Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Benny Truder, and welcome back to Stellaris, where last time, the fig yard, the annoying stupid bird people with the weird creepy eyes, they are no more. They have been removed from the galaxy. Everything that was theirs now belongs to me, and isn't that wonderful? The starfish are almost gone as well. The infinite pond, well, the Infinite Pond is doing an excellent job of collapsing without me actually getting involved. Two of their former planets now just belong to me as vassals. They actually wanted to join up. I didn't even need to force them. So they've got the idea, at least. They've got the idea. The Romans worry me a tiny bit, perhaps, but for the most part, it's not a big deal. In fact, actually, looking down over here, looks to me like the mushroom people are making... Oh dear. Oh, flipping dear, no wonder the Romans didn't bother getting involved in that war. The Romans are in a huge amount of trouble. They've managed to flipping lose this territory, and yeah, the mushrooms and these bastards have basically just walked up the spine, taking system after system. How much have the Romans even got left at this point? Oh no, that looks like a very weak fleet to me. Oh yeah, so this is interesting actually. Because this area here, these guys are doing alright. These guys are actually doing okay. Now, the problem is, apparently those guys hate me. So, if I could get these guys on side, in theory, like, if I could actually join this federation, that might work. That could work very nicely. Or potentially... How about that? No, I suspect the dwarves won't actually decide to federate with us. Even though me and them could be very, very good friends. Weirdly, the Tebazoid Ravagers probably hate us least of quite a few people in the galaxy. Oh, blimey. Could I actually invite them to a federation? No, they must be at peace. But in theory... if I actually ended up... Because actually, the game is... Yeah, if I could just take a little bit of space around here, if I was just to take this territory, or rather if they were to expand over here so I had a border with them, they'd officially be a neighbour because of the wormhole. I wonder if the Tabbies and the Tebazoid Ravagers could end up in a federation together. That'd be interesting. Still, all of that is for the future, ladies and gentlemen, because... my first plan is the Athari. They've been a thorn in my side for long enough. They are basically have managed to somehow seduce the Raxar and persuade them to actually take them to the prom. And no, I should be going to the prom with the Raxar. I love that analogy. I'm going to keep using it. So as a result, the Athari need to go down once and for all. Now that does technically mean I'm at war with the Raxar as well. However, I'm sure they'll forgive me. Probably. In time. It'll be fine anyway. Oh, and this is also a very fun war for another reason. You see, both the General Security Fleet and the Cabbage Liberators are pretty much at capacity right now. However, the game is pointing out to me I could actually reinforce these fleets, would you believe? Because, ladies and gentlemen, the Titans are coming. So, let's just spend all our money on some Titans right now. Let's just get them in. So, we've got 2 flagships coming in right now. Oh, it's beautiful. It's going to be a thing of beauty. Right, Athari, I think you guys knew this was coming. Our patience for pointless banter has long since run out. Mine too. How about we just settle this by blowing each other up with ships? That'd be good. Now, does anyone else want to actually get involved in this? No, no one else wants in, unfortunately. And, of course, the Raxar will be pulled in as well. So it's literally just me and my 2 little vassals taking on these bastards. Let's declare war. So, we just want to actually claim the systems. Lovely. And we will give you liberty or give you death. Your choice. I choose neither. I choose for you to die, actually. So, all the space lanes open up, which is lovely. And now we can basically just start heading along here and dealing with all of this business. How much do you actually have on you? You've got strength of about 2,500. I should probably intercept that fleet now just to make sure it doesn't cause trouble for me. So it is immediately heading towards Thargis. Fine. So I'll head in that direction too, and I'll try and catch them there. That's where we'll start off with this fleet. This fleet, however, can basically head down here as a starting point and take that area. Now, there are going to be Raxar fleets incoming at some point. Now, I can beat them. I'd rather not. I'd rather just basically get the war done before we actually get over there. Speaking of which, Raxar, me and you... Okay, we'll not rest until every spiritual falsehood is eradicated from the galaxy. Alright. So, right now, actually, you know what? Look at this. Look at this. Even though we're at war, they don't care that much. I think this plan might actually flipping work. Alright, this is not as stupid a plan as you probably think it is. It's a bit stupid, but it's not that bad. Now, as for that fleet, yes, that fleet is indeed heading up right now. So let's get over to Thargis, and I think we should be able to, yeah, just because we can move faster and whatever, we'll intercept them before we actually get over there. So the Athari mandate haters, that's absolutely fine. So we're moving nice and quick in that direction. They're moving in this direction. Actually, I should probably just wait for them. I'll just let them come to me for the time being. So you just basically hold out right here and then just merge them. Wait for them to appear and in they come and boom, 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 boom. You've made a mistake. Lovely. Right, so they're completely screwed. Nice. Well done, mate. Now, time to basically take this and then this and then this while their fleet is distracted. Now, just in case the Raxar do actually show up, I'll have the Cabbage Liberators heading down south here to actually knock out this system. We'll take that, then we'll have an FTL inhibitor in that system, and I can also just slightly bulk it up with a handful of extra defense platforms, just to actually provide the Raxar with a bit of a front door they have to knock down nice and quick. And why are you over? Oh, apparently you were supposed... I feel like you could have just gone to... Alright, fine, never mind, whatever, it's fine. And our allies have indeed shown up with 1,300. They might actually even help knocking over a few star bases. It's lovely. In fact, actually, if they can actually catch these guys out of position, they could probably actually win against one of the Athari fleets. Right, take this system down here. If we're lucky, we might be able to basically hold there for good. And yeah, no sign of the Raxar fleets at all, which is marvellously good news. Now, hopefully, we'll be able to... Yeah, we'll be able to settle the status quo in no time. In fact, actually, as we're planning total domination, we can just basically achieve the war goals, because we're not going home until we've won everything at this point. Okay, so, the Void Core is back. And what is it doing on this occasion? Right now, it is... Okay, it's heading down in that direction. Okay, that's fine. It's heading directly towards this fleet. So we can give them another quick spanking. That's not going to be a problem. At this point, yeah, that fleet's basically a non-entity. Now, this station, I would like to actually reinforce if I can. Can't actually build here, which is a shame. I will, however, yeah, I'll just toss up a couple of extra defense platforms. Ooh, I think the guy who was giving me a reduction in their cost is no longer Pope or something, because that feels more expensive than it was. And 1,400 is, yeah, still heading towards Akmal. And I'm about to be arriving in Akmal myself with this force right here. This all seems to be working pretty nicely. So, yeah, my main force arrives there. Good old General Security Fleet can now at this point, yeah, they immediately pull back. And now that station is going to go down. No problem at all. We've got plenty of point defense in this platform. Just annihilated some of their transport. Annihilated, I think that was actually some of their Federation fleets. Pathetically weak to Federation fleet. Fine. So that has now fallen straight away. This is going to immediately deal with that. Where are the Raxar? No sign of them. In which case, everybody, start bombarding your planets. The planets that you're nearby to. I need these worlds weakened a little bit. And I should really change the VI to something that doesn't actually seem to mind war, because I engage in quite a lot of it at this point. So, there we are. There's the Void Core at 600 strength at this point. Who's fighting who? Ooh. Would you believe it's the Fafossans taking on the polity of bloody Hulfax again? The only war they ever fight. I feel like their entire bloody culture is dedicated to nothing but fighting the polity of Hulfax. Bloody hell. Who just died, by the way? It was a scientist aboard a ship. Well, apparently, I've got a spare, so you can get on with that. So, in comes this fleet. Time to actually give another spanking to the Void Core. So they are once more going to be in a lot of trouble. So just head over here. Yeah, their missiles are getting nowhere near to me. And then loop around here. I think the fleet has warped straight out. Fine. Begin bombarding this world as well. By now, the new army I trained should be more or less ready. Any sign of the Raxar? No. None. And the Raxar right now do not seem to hate us. They don't seem to hate us at all. In fact, actually, when this war's done, they'll probably hate us less than before the beginning of it, because we'll no longer technically have any claims against them. And actually, my flipping vassals are helping. They're sending 1,400 fleet power that's basically just going to clear out these here bases for us. They're actually going to win that really nice and easily. So, well done, guys. That's actually very helpful. Now, the combined strength of the various forces I brought together here. Yeah, merge all of that, please. So now you've got strength 1,100. Including, yeah, plenty of psychic armies. What have we got here? Yeah, we've got 4 psionic armies, 13 assault armies, and 2 titanic beasts for a strength of 1,100. That's pretty decent. So I'll send that over to... actually, which way are you guys going next? You guys are going in that direction. Fine. I will basically just follow you guys around because you guys actually seem to be genuinely helpful right now. So well bloody done. Okay, my vassals are helping. Good job, guys. And, oh, I think we've got sight of... Yeah, we've got sight of the Raxar. The Raxar are moving in. So, let's have a little look to see what we're looking at here. It is overwhelmingly projectile. Now, that's a concern because I rely a lot on my shields to keep me safe. So, that is actually going to hurt. Like, they won't win, but that is going to hurt me more than it should. Perfect world, I would like to wrap up this war without fighting those guys. And also, kinetic weapon attack speed, engineering facilities, flak battery is kind of fun. No, let's just get engineering facility up. And by the way, that means engineering facility 2 is done, which means basically across the Empire, we can upgrade all of our engineering facilities simultaneously. And I 100% want to. So the big question is, how fast can I deal with this? Because I do not want to destroy that fleet. I don't. I'd rather not destroy that fleet. How quickly can I get my forces to actually... Oh, this is going to be difficult. This is going to be difficult. Right, okay. I really need to deploy my main fleet to deal with that. How much damage have you guys managed to do to this world immediately? The answer is not much. There's still 500 strength there. I will take losses attempting to push down onto that planet immediately. Okay, the problem is they're only 2 jumps out. And they're bringing a transport fleet. What I should probably do is... Well, this is not going to make much difference at all. That's not going to make any difference whatsoever. I shouldn't worry about that. I mean, 1,000... Actually, 1,600 might make a bit of difference. So how about we actually say... We're going to actually hold against them over there. Yeah, we're going to have to. There's no way I can get, I think, both of these planets down in time. But, okay. Yeah, deploy the actual general security fleet in that direction. We're going to have to fight the Raxar, which is a shame. I don't want to. And by the way, you guys just loop around the outside here. That station's almost dead. Well done. So that's going to belong to us momentarily. And... Okay, how have you not won? I feel like you have won. There you go. Right, now you get down here. Like, right the hell now. Get onto this planet, like, as soon as possible. How's this doing? You see, we can just walk onto both these planets, but we can't do it quite fast enough. That fleet is... Hang on, we should have visibility of this fleet by now. That is... Hang on, that's only 3,400. Where's the main fleet? Oh! The main fleet is not going the most efficient route. Okay. Where is the main fleet going right now? It's slow by the looks of things, actually. Not that slow. Level 3 on the thrusters and also hyperdrive 3. They're not terrible. They're not terrible at all. Luckily, they've also got some, some torpedoes going on there. We might be able to shoot it down. But if they're determined to go wait, they might be going to Lotheros. Okay, if they're going to Lotheros, that's... Lotheros can stand and fight. Okay? Lotheros can stand. It won't be able to stand for long, but it can stand. Okay. Let's just see what we can do here. We need to end this fight, like, as soon as possible. Just get down here. Just land on this planet, alright? I'm sending in a butcher with a giant pile of troops. This should be fine, alright? These guys are basic, standard Athari laddies. They're not that strong. Ruined fortresses, nothing too major. Get them in there. The combat strength is, yeah, 1,100 versus these guys. They're dropping 5 ago, we're dropping 5 ago too. Fine. Even if this was actually, yeah, even if this was, like, in their favour, which it doesn't appear to be, we'd be fine. Right, also, various people are being angry at me. Are we really ready to go to war with you bastards again? Have 10 years passed? Blimey, time just flies, doesn't it? Right, so, how fast are we chopping through these guys? Pretty bloody fast, as it turns out. Several of their armies are already collapsing. Good, this is... yeah, this is working nicely. We're taking some knocks, but their armies are giving up. Okay, in fact, actually, you may as well actually head over here and start working on... Wait, where's the other one? Was the other one Thurkle? I think the other one's Thurkle, isn't it? No. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, there it is. It's a Dagster over there. Fine. You, get over here. You may as well just bombard this planet a little bit more. Where are their fleets? Because we might just be able to pull this off in time. And their force is... It doesn't seem to know where it wants to go. Okay, it's totally heading in the direction of Marvel next, which is to be expected. From there, it just depends where it's going. If it attempts to go into Latharos, good. That's fine. Quite frankly, I'm willing to sacrifice Latharos if it means I can just knock out these bastards once and for all. How's this doing, by the way? This invasion is just about done, with some losses, but acceptable ones, quite frankly. Scout trait, someone just picked up Scout. Good. That's very good. Right, this force is done, broken. This planet belongs to me. Good, 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 good. And we've got that done. Okay. Now. Wait for this fleet to jump to Mavel, then we'll know what's going on. This force still has strength of just over 900. It's enough. Get over there. Get over to this planet now. Alright, because I think I can. Yeah, I can force the status quo at any moment, which works for me. Wait for this fleet to move. It's still, yeah, it's taking its time, alright? I can move faster than they can. Not least as their admiral is... Sorry, your admiral is... Oh, that's a transport fleet. I was about to say, I've got a charismatic admiral. Actually, they've got a good one. They've got Trickster and Scout. So they're moving... Actually, they're moving weirdly slowly. I would have thought they'd move faster than that. But okay, for having those two traits. Those are good traits. Oh, the poor Raxar. I just wanted to go to the prom with you. We've got our answer. They're heading straight for Lotharos. Okay, all I need to do is invade and take that planet before Lotharos falls. Okay, then I just immediately end this, and that's it, job done. Where is the invasion force right now? The invasion force just needs to, yeah, get down onto the planet, like right the hell now. Get down onto the planet. This is now a race, because I'd rather not lose... Wait, no, wait. They need to invade it first. No, they don't get to keep it. They can't keep it. It doesn't matter if they take it out. They'll get kicked out because they have not taken the planet. And if you don't take the planet, you don't get the system when the war ends. Okay, that's... Oh, wait, unless I... Except it works differently if you're an ally, because then you can force it to... Oh, and I'm sending in the already damaged troops. Okay, this is fine. Okay, how are we doing here? Those guys are dropping fast. Where's this force? The force has entered Lotharos. Okay, the force is now entering Lotharos. Get down over here. How is it doing versus my fortress? The fortress has plenty of... Oh, they're going to take it first. They are going to take that first. But I don't think they get to keep Lotharos because they're not going to be able to actually invade these planets in time, which they're totally planning to do right now. Okay, so over at Lotharos... We are now in a little bit of trouble because they are basically just straight up invading. They're not bothering to bombard, they're just invading en masse. They will win. If they take the 2 planets in Lotharos, they get to keep Lotharos. I need to wrap up this war before that actually happens. My own invasion is also underway at this point. I've just lost an army there. We're losing troops fast, but... I think hopefully that's going to be the last troop we actually lose. The Hawking Beasts are in the fray. They are very, very hard to actually kill. Okay, come on. Come on. Last guy goes down and then...
Aggressor colony emancipated.
Okay. Now, can we force these guys to... They are close to surrendering. Well, to be honest... Ooh, achieve war goals. Why haven't I already achieved the war goals? I feel like I've already achieved my war goals. Like, literally everything I want, I've got at this point, right? Okay, yeah, I own the station, I own this planet. Check the other planet. Own the station, own the planet. I've got everything. So now, I think... Yeah, if these guys are... Yeah, okay, you guys, hold on for one moment, okay? Settle the status quo. Send the offer. Alright, guys, just hold on. Hold on while the diplomats send the message, and... Come on, the game's thinking. And there we are. So we will... Apparently we'll accept this for now. Will we accept this for now? I feel like actually... Yeah, I feel like we didn't just accept this for now. I feel like you're pretty screwed, actually. Right, the Athari are done. The Athari are dead. Good. Good. Marvellous. So I basically have just claimed a bunch of territory there. And, oh, we've also got peace with... Oh, blimey. Oh, the Romans are in trouble. The mushrooms have just taken huge amounts of territory off them. Everything but that bit. And, oh, the Romans are squeezed. Like, that federation's done. And now, the real power in the south of the galaxy is this federation, who are genuinely doing very well for themselves. Twitter have proved surprisingly resilient, despite something like, I called Twitter dying 2 centuries ago. They're still doing fine. The Zemapuks are still doing pretty well, actually. They're alright. And the mushrooms have just won a very good victory. Except... I now kind of border them. Like I think I already did actually, but now I'm a bit more worried about it. Right, the Romans are screwed. The Infinite Pond are basically done. These guys, they hate me. They pretty much hate me. Does everyone in your federation hate me? Yeah, the Twitter birds hate me as well, and the Zemapuks despise me. I think it's because actually I've decided to rival them. Did I rival them? I feel like I'm rivaling them. No, I can't. They're too weak for it. Fine. Now... let's see what that's done to our relationship with the Raxar. Because the Raxar only have... okay. 184 down. That is not that terrible. That is not that terrible. What can I do here? And invite to a federation, because I've just basically dismantled your federation. Yeah. They're not up for that because of the hostile attitude. And once again, the weird evangelizing zealots debuff is still there. Okay. This is going to be tricky. Possibly, my goal of taking Raxar to the prom is not going to work out. And conveniently, we've actually got some stuff to flipping build at this point, so my construction ships, who've probably been bored for the past few decades, can actually get on with some stuff. Ah, look at that. Flipping construction ships jumping into action, finally getting on with something. Lovely. Now, what else have we got going on here? Ah, yes, the usual set of diplomacy that actually sets off the moment I actually win a war. So, Raxar... yeah, everyone around me is just basically desperately making peace with everybody because they're a bit... ooh. The Raxar has jumped into... Sorry, you're jumping into bed with the Khan? Excuse me? No. No. Oh, wait, what? That's not the... wait, hang on. That's not a Khan. That's a... wait. Who are you in bed with? Wait, what? Sorry, the bloody stragglers of the Mighty Ducks. You've joined up with them. These three. You've joined up with that. Or rather, you're moving towards it. Oh, bloody hell. Right, there might be no hope for the Raxar. We might have to wait for there to be a flipping war in heaven, at which point we'll be forced to join those bastards as part of the League of Non-Aligned Systems or whatever. Right, marvellous. So, we've got ourselves power plant for it. Ooh. Gateway construction. Except, oh, but Research Institute and research speed plus 5% across the board. No, gateway construction. Do it. It's not even going to take that long, but if I could basically teleport between the corners of my empire instantaneously, that would make my life a lot more easy. Like, I'm going to guess that's expensive. I'm going to guess that's an expensive thing to do. But it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. Also, I need to actually bring my... okay, we've got, yeah, another 4 armies over here. We've got some more, yeah, some more Jazzajan's reinforcements over in that direction.
Complete.
That's fine. And, oh, yeah, Diplomacy just goes nuts at the end of a war. Now, the Forfossans have actually entered into a non-aggression pact with the Raxar. Now, that's good, because I'm pretty close to the Forfossans. That could be the start of something good over there. And yeah, non-aggression pacts across the board with the actual Raxar, who are now basically just making friends with everybody. They did not actually manage to do... Yeah, they didn't manage to do much there. If I could just get them to be less hostile. If I could get them to be... Yeah. Start off with a non-aggression pact here. Hang on, what would I need? Opinion minus 37, hostile attitude, base plus 50. Okay. I need to love bomb these guys. This is not a lost cause, because the hostile attitude is a big problem. However, the hostile attitude is a function of... Well, we can't do much about threats, to be honest. If I were to love bomb these guys enough, maybe, just maybe, how much could I give you? I could give you some Teldar crystals, some neutronium ore, and some satramine gas, and the AI loves being given strategic resources. How much do you have? You don't actually have any strategic resources. Okay, let's give you some neutronium ore for 30 years as a gift. Okay, how do you feel about that? You see that? That's a big improvement right there. Okay, let's also just do them an ongoing trade deal that's actually just fairly beneficial and in their favour. Okay, what if I was just to basically, yeah, offer you a research agreement? Here, have fun with science for 30 years. I don't want anything in return. And how do you feel about that? Okay. Alright, there we go. There we go, we're getting somewhere. That's 122. I'm going to give you something else, because I'm nice like that. I'm going to give you some Teldar crystals, and I'm going to give you them for 30 years. That's just a thing I'm willing to give you, because I am, in fact, not the bad guy here. Yeah, there we are. Favourable trade deal. Lovely. So this is getting there now. Wise spiritualist. Same authority. Yeah, they're up for all of this. This is all good. So, how about now I give you some satramine gas? I think I've got spare of that. Yeah, I've got spare of that. Here, have loads of that. Let's see how you like that there. Keep it ticking up. Just keep it ticking up. I just need to push them out of hostile. I don't know what threshold. Did they just accept that but not go up any further? And this is hardly sufficient tribute. Okay, I'm starting to feel less good about these guys. I think I might have actually reached the cap of what a favourable trade deal can do. I think I have. So, in which case... Unfortunately, that hasn't worked at all. However, will the threats... No, the threat's not going to go down over time. The threat is not going to go down over time. Okay. We need to be ready for the very real possibility the Raxar will never come round. And if that's going to be a thing, we need to basically start, preparing. We need to actually barricade the edge of our empire against them. It's very sad that it's come to that. Very, very sad indeed. Ah, yes, of course, and we've technically just actually gained a couple of new planets. Nothing special, to be honest. I've just quickly thrown down a couple of repairs and improvements, but I think they're both pretty peaceable. Yeah, basically I'll just throw them straight to Liberation, together with all the others. Ah, and there's that command center I wanted. Good. Good, good, good. And, ooh, Galactic Stock Exchange. Energy credits plus 10% for the entire empire. Yeah, I think I'll be having that, thank you. Yes, 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 lovely. Now, I'm also sitting on a good healthy amount of influence right now. Is there anything I need to lay claims on before I splurge it all on a massive vanity project I have absolutely no need of? Ooh, also, I've got good news. It was a bit late for the war, but I'm pretty sure that's our first Titan right there. It's actually reporting for duty. It is basically just a Mass Effect relay, but hot pink. And I love it. And just in case you didn't think that was awesome enough, here is my first Titan-class ship entering my own personal gateway. Because that's the thing I can do in my empire. Because Stellaris 2.0 is actually wonderful. So in it comes. into the gateway you go, and it just warps straight through. Just instantaneously transporting across the galaxy. Lovely. And don't forget, keep spending money on reinforcing fleets. We're still floating a bit of unused capacity right now, and I could most certainly do with a tiny bit more in terms of, yeah, ships.
Construction complete.
I want to get up to a combined total of 100,000 sooner rather than later, just because, yeah, the war in heaven is coming. It probably won't directly involve me, because it's going to actually happen down here, but I'd still like to be ready to defend against it if need be. Now, does the fact that the Romans are completely 100% screwed make me want to rethink my plan to basically just finish off the killbots? Because I could do that right now. Obviously, I could just do a war of containment and basically just have what I wanted out of them. I could also... How cheap would it be to finish off the starfish once and for all and basically just have everything they've got left? And then after that point, yeah. Okay. Actually, how much do the Romans hate me? Okay, everyone hates me. Let's actually just go over to the flipping contacts list here. Who actually likes me? Does anybody like me at this point? Okay, my own vassals like me, because they're probably scared of what would happen if they didn't. Then a bunch of people I've given huge amounts of money, time and resources to also like me. Okay. Slightly terrifyingly, the people who actually like me most in the galaxy right now are, yeah, it's the flipping fallen empires together with... Wait, who even are you guys? Oh yeah, you're a breakaway nation from them, right? Hang on. Where are you exactly? You're one of the... Is it you? Is that you? Where are you? Yeah, it's these guys. These guys, me and them are pretty cool. So, right. Those are the friends I have in the galaxy. Gotcha. Okay, you know what we should do? Let's actually invest in the Empire a little bit right now. So, head over to the sectors.
Construction
Who has
complete.
the most money to hand over? For 100 influence, you're willing to give me 20,000 and then another 28,000. Okay. Energy is not a problem right now. In fact, actually, I've only got another...
Stop
Oh,
fighting.
who's going to war now? It is... Oh! Okay. The Raxar want to finish off the Rhino Turtles. Right. So that is unfortunately going to be... Actually, it's not so bad. It's only going to be an extra... Yeah, 1 entry point into our empire if they do that. That's not the biggest deal in the world, really. Now, if I'm about to get a whole bunch of energy into the Empire... Actually, energy's fine right now, and I'm swimming in it. Okay, plan. Let's go over to the traders, who like me. Hello, I'd like to do a deal, please. So, I would now like to trade for minerals. And I can actually trade... yeah. I could trade away 100 energy, which was still going to be flipping loads of energy. I'm swimming in it for an extra 50 minerals, which I think is worth it for now. Any chance I can actually do... No, you can't do both at the same time. You can only do one deal. Actually, I wonder if I could do a deal with the other traders. Like, there are actually other traders in the galaxy. Hello, I know we don't speak much. It's kind of just because you're terrifying. Yes. Yes, I can. I would also like to trade for minerals with you. And I'm also willing to trade away 100 energy for 50 minerals. So that's actually fine. And they're going to like that too. Okay. Now that's going to start working. Because then, oh, just look at that. Look at all of that coming in right now. And actually, let's have a little look at the policies and edicts here. Because they are cheaper than they used to be, I do believe. Droning optimization would only take 240. And that would be a big increase in Empire mineral production. Do I need that many minerals? Probably not, but I kind of want them anyway. Right, okay. Back to what I was already talking about here. So, spend the influence on a giant pile of money. Yes, go. Boom. That's already capped. I know we're capped, it's fine. I'll find a way to spend it. Someone's going to want to take it off my hands. We'd like to help you found an art college. I don't know what that means, but can I do that? Ah, yes, of course. Sorry, that's the building I could build, yeah, actually right next to, yeah, the actual artisan troop thing, because I actually now own the territory they're in, because I took it over. It's technically in Raxar Defense Station 02. Yes, sorry, there might be a small war close by to your artist outpost. Sorry about that. Now, let's talk to the weird pumpkin head creatures. I could actually have one of their scientists. That might be nice. Or Mysteries of the Universe. Do I even know where the Enigmatic Fortress is? I don't actually know where that is. Do I know where that is? Hang on, can you actually show me where that is? Because I've no bloody clue. And yeah, I'll spend the energy to basically learn all of its secrets. So, let's have a look-see. The fortress can be partially powered while shut down, though it will attempt to use whatever power is sent to jumpstart its full systems. Proceed with caution. Look, I'd like to continue asking you questions, please. Don't kick me out of this every bloody time. And inside there's nothing but weird metal shapes that need to be rearranged correctly. Okay. And finally, it's full of dark matter. That substance and its relationship to black holes is key to understanding how the fortress has lasted so long. Okay. How much actual dark matter? I've only got one set of dark matter. Fine, so I don't have a spare if that's what it's calling for. Speaking of which, hang on, there's... Ah! There it is! Okay, apparently I know it's there. I'm going to struggle to get over... Actually, I might be able to get over there right now. And there's the Stellarite Devourer as well. I'm not sure it's necessarily a good idea for me to actually go over there and take care of it, but I could go and try and take care of that. Also, hang on. Why am I at war with you? Are we technically at war with you right now? I don't think so. And I have no rivals, so I can't actually send them against anyone. That is a shame. And they're not actually ready to sell me a fleet either. They're not doing that right now. Okay, fine. So, in theory, I could send my fleet round the long way, and the really long way round, I mean, to go and take care of the Stellarite Devourer. Well, let's have a chat to them about that guy, because I'm just swimming in energy right now. Tell us about the Mystery of the Universe. Yes, Stellarite Devourer. So, what is it really? Tell us how to defeat it. And the collected core is the most important aspect of the Stellarite Devourer. Creature desperately needs to keep its furnace burning as the cold void of space reaches its vital organs deep within it and make it collapse in on itself. Without that stellar matter, it is nothing. You use this to your advantage, calibrate your weapons to our specifications, and you can have them home in on the very membranes that hold the Devourer's digestive system together. Okay, interesting. I don't know what the advantage of killing this thing is. It's quite possible that, yeah, all I'll actually get for killing it is, yeah, I'll basically just gift a really nice system to the Raxar. The Enigmatic Fortress, however, might be worth doing. That might be very worth doing. I can send the General Security Fleet in there. Right now, we've got... So let's just double check I've got plenty of time before the next war. It should be 10 years out, so... Oh. No. Okay. This is... interesting. So right now, I do not have a cooling off period with the Raxar, because I did not declare war on them. I declared war on their ally in a federation that no longer exists, so the 10-year cooldown does not exist. They are probably not going to be best thrilled, however, if I actually walk into their territory. And if at any point they decide to actually... Wait, what? Has forced open borders towards the Raxar Council? Hang on, what? So I can go to war with them, but I can't close the borders. That's interesting. Okay. This is all fascinating stuff here. If they're attacked, we'll automatically come to their defense. Can I actually offer them that? It will cost us a tiny bit of influence. This will increase the trust of them. Okay. I'm willing to offer them that. Me and the Raxar, this might not be... unfriendly. Okay, unfriendly, not hostile. Okay, I might be able to salvage this. I might be able to salvage this. So right now, opinion is only at... yeah, unfriendly minus 1,000, but it's going up. Okay? It is flipping going up, and I can just keep throwing friendly, favourable trade deals at them for the rest of time if that's what I need to do. Okay? And trust is now going to start rising. And sooner or later, trust will presumably pull me out of unfriendly. Okay, this might not be done. Okay, I might have been a bit hasty building the Raxar defense stations. I might be able to fix this. Okay, General Security Fleet, head in this direction. That's a really inefficient way to go, but whatever, it'll do. General Security Fleet, head in that direction. Because, yeah, if you basically head over here and smash our way into the Enigmatic Fortress, we now roughly know what we're doing. We should be able to basically just walk in and take it over. Because I can't remember what the rewards for the Stellarite Devourer are. I know that the Ether Drake just basically produces a really good planet that, you know, whoever gets it gets the advantage. So that's not a good idea for me. However, oh yeah, those guys are just chilling out there. Actually, I've not really seen much in the way of an invasion force right now. And policy of hull facts, non-aggression pacts. Yeah, non-aggression pacts across the board. It's fine. I want to be friends with all of you. Seriously, I just want to be friends. Okay. Have that force move in that direction because the Enigmatic Fortress, if I can crack that, that produces, or at least it used to, I hope it still does, it produces like unique components that can be quite flipping powerful. So, let's get my fleets moving. Actually, I may as well have all the fleets moving in that direction. Because I think you need to fight it, and then you need to potentially fight it again if you mess it up. So I may as well have my 2 strongest fleets on this side of the galaxy taking care of that. Because they've not got anything else to do right now. The fleets on this side of the galaxy can very much handle anything that's actually going to happen on that side of the galaxy. That's not a problem. Also, I'm going to give these guys a very generous trade deal where I'm willing to trade them on an ongoing basis, a monthly transfer of energy for a... Okay, you guys really don't want energy, do you? Oh, okay. Those guys have become more xenophile. Xenophile over in the mushrooms. Good. Right. How about some... Okay, you really don't want that. Complete. Fine. They do not want to give away minerals at all. What are you potentially willing to give away? Probably, no, they don't want to give away research agreements. Okay, what about active set? They don't want to give away anything. Okay, what about instant... Okay, how about food? The most useless... Okay, they just don't want to trade. Got it, fine. And I think my energy is just actually popping up again because all of my power plants just successfully upgraded. Lovely. Now, speaking of which, actually, I need to... And when I say speaking of which, I wasn't speaking this at all, but it just seemed like a good bit of connective wording. This up here, wormhole, what's going on down in this war? Because whatever's going on in this war really affects... Oh, yeah, I think you're winning that war, aren't you? And when I say you're winning that war, there's no war going on. But the border does seem to have shifted. Right, so... Defensive war, attack of war, exhaustion 100%. Fine, so those guys tried to come in over here. Looks like they've made a tiny bit of progress, I think. I swear they've made a little bit of progress there. Not much, but a bit. And right now, yeah, that's the natural wormhole. No movement towards Kesso, but Kesso could very easily fall to, yeah, the Pen people, to any of this. This is all very, very interesting indeed. And oh, as time goes by, these guys are liking us more and more. Every month that goes by, I did not realise I could just guarantee their independence. Like, that's good. And I'm happy to fight alongside them, alright? Because I don't see anyone attacking these guys anytime soon. Now, let's spend some of that money on some good, sensible investments here, which is Star Fortress. Get that upgraded. I'm going to convert this place into a proper anchorage area. We don't need the energy right now. Not least as pretty soon we are planning to actually have a Dyson sphere in our empire, which is what I'm actually working towards right now. And a bunch of stuff needs replacing. That's fine. There you go. I think we've got the energy to spare for that, just. Liberation's already up to flipping another 11,000 ready to go. Because that's just ridiculous. I could have 18,000 and 18,000 out of the Athari Sanctuaries. Actually, hang on. What's my cap? I physically can't have enough money in my empire to pay to reactivate the Dyson sphere. Right. Well, that's something that needs to be fixed. Here we go. Resource silos. We need some resource silos. Also, I've just realised we've just hit the year 2400. So, any minute now, bad things could start happening, yes. Now we've got ourselves, yep, one Enigmatic Fortress. Okay. Need to smash that. Just wait for everything else to actually arrive, please. Don't actually go in by yourself. Everyone just position yourselves, ready to move in. Don't mind us, alright? We are here to be friends. And when I say friends, I mean, like, we want to, like, blow up the Enigmatic Fortress. But, like, for the most part, no one seems to care about that. That fleet is presumably... Yeah, I'm guessing that fleet's moving up here to one of your forces? I don't know. Fine. Just wait for the reinforcements to show up. We'll be in good shape to attack the Enigmatic Fortress. Hopefully we'll get some good stuff out of that. And there's... Oh! I think that's, yep, that's another Titan. Are the Titans here yet? Do we actually have any of my Titans present and correct? Nope, the Titans are still incoming. Alright, so we're just going to have to wait a little bit longer for the Titans to actually join the fleet. But, in all fairness, these fleets, that's enough strength. I think we're ready to just move in. So, 2 fleets immediately start heading in that direction. Yeah, combined strength of nearly 100,000 should be absolutely flipping loads. So, prepare to attack. And we have indeed found this ancient structure. Protected some kind of... We knew about it, alright? We've also been told an awful lot about it too. So it's drifting quietly at the edge of the Solino system. It's not at the edge, it's clearly in the middle. It's right by the star, but whatever. So an intense power signature. Several smaller structures can be seen floating near the main installation. All of them appear to be heavily armed. Alright, so we're going to have to overpower the defences. That's absolutely fine. We've got... Ooh, you hurt a bit. Luckily, I have plenty of battleships with really, really heavy tachyon cannons on the front. And in come the corvettes, who should hopefully be able to shred the... Ooh, okay. This is good. We're actually shredding a large number of its defensive platforms. So basically, it's just, yeah, it's a big defensive platform thing. And... looks like we've got some good stuff going on there. Yeah, this thing is losing its shield and armor very, very quickly indeed. And once its shields are down, the plasma can just start doing beautiful, beautiful work. So we're cutting through its defensive outpost. They're just exploding. But the main fortress itself, we've got some more things to deal with first. Fine. So how much have we just lost against this thing? We've lost... Ouch. Okay, but that might be returned to me when the ships that actually... No, actually. Oh, I don't know. Hopefully some of those ships are coming back. Otherwise, we've just lost a lot out of the Cabbage Liberators. So we're going to have a lot of rebuilding to do. But that's fine. We've got the money to do it if need be. So, we've defeated the defences surrounding the ancient structure. We may be able to find a way to explore its mysteries. So entering and traversing it may be difficult. Whoever built it must have possessed technology we can hardly dream of. Okay, and it appears to be recovering. So some of the people who helped disarm the fortress have volunteered to attempt to enter it and explore it with backup from the headquarters. Following through on our end will no doubt present its own challenges. Okay, proceed.
Situation log updated.
So, what do we have here? Despite the age of technology separating us and the builders of the fortress, one invention is timeless, a closed door. After having forced the fortress to shut down, we found all entrances sealed. The team dispatched to explore the fortress have found an airlock which at least appears possible to open from the outside if it had been in working order. Okay, so special project, demolitions team and local power surges. What do you need us to do exactly? So we've got ourselves... Local power surge, send a science ship supplying energy locally, attempting to restrict power to the portion of the fortress that powers the airlock. Or send in a transport ship. What transport ship? Any transport ship? Send a squad of demolitions experts to land on the side of the fortress and attempt to blast it. I'm feeling like sending a really good quality scientist is a better idea. Not only since I'm not quite sure... Like, when you say transport fleet, do you mean, like, any of my transport fleets? I guess, like, even though they're not a demolitions team, I can just kind of use them as one. Okay. Who's nearby that wants to help out with this? Right now, I do actually have, yeah, a science ship chilling out over in this area. If I just move him down here, pretty soon, he should be able to do a, yeah, point-to-point jump straight over. He can just basically get down to here-ish, and then he should be able to jump straight over. And, oh. Uh-oh. Okay, fine. Continue giving the go-ahead. Oh, it keeps waking up, does it? Right, I see.
Situation log updated.
It's gonna keep waking up. Also, what happened over here? Ah! The Khans are continuing to fight each other. And at this point, it looks like, oh yeah, they are definitely starting to slowly put all their strength together again. And, ooh, Tebazoid breakaway state by the looks of it. Interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. And these guys are... Ah, this is where the Xenophiles go. Marvellous. You know what's kind of odd is actually the flipping fanatical purifiers, the blood-court dwarves. They haven't done anything for a while, which is kind of odd. You'd think they would actually, like, be, you know, doing more. But instead they're just kind of chilling out there with a pretty big fleet and nothing to actually do with it. So... hopefully at some point they'll actually get drawn into a war with this Federation down here. Because these guys are getting a bit strong. And very soon they're going to have a border with me, and they already have a border through the wormhole, so I'm getting a bit concerned about that. Tebazoids, yeah, we know about you. You're the new guys, fine. So at this point, the platform's just going to keep waking up over and flipping over again. Yeah, it just keeps waking up.
Situation
Fine.
log updated.
Luckily, I'm actually able to deal with... Oh dear. Every time it wakes up, that actually shows up again. So this is all fascinating. And yeah, we're going to keep giving... It's fine. You don't need to do it every single time. And conveniently, if the Raxar do decide to close borders to us, it's fine, because I can actually point jump straight over to Forfossen territory and get out that way. So we're at no risk of becoming trapped at this point, which is nice. We also have, yeah, the science ship continuing to head in that direction. And hopefully, within a few jumps, they'll be able to jump over here. And oh yeah, as it turns out, there were some really major losses by the Cabbage Liberators taking out this fortress. That was way tougher than, and it just keeps attacking me over and over. Just keeps waking up.
Situation log updated.
Okay, you guys, have yourselves some reinforcements, please. Just ship reinforcements over to them. Oh, but very nicely, the Titan has arrived. As the fighting keeps kicking off again over and flipping over. Right, so... the Titan has joined the fleet. It is quite a bit bigger than a battleship. That is very, very nice indeed. But actually, you guys, spread out a little bit here. It's still happening.
Situation log updated.
This is kind of weird, and I feel like this shouldn't be happening, but it is. So, there you go. Ooh, and something else very, very important indeed. Traditions. We can now wrap up. Diplomacy. Now, I need to think very, very hard about this, because I don't know how long it's going to be till the tech that gives me the 8th slot actually shows up. So I've got an empty slot right now. So, things I can do. I've got the Colossus project. So I can build planet killer weapons. Now that is certainly fun. And I wouldn't mind doing that. However, if I actually research that... actually no, it's if I build it these days. But I'm trying to pretend to the Raxar I'm nice until I can get them locked into marriage. Then I can actually reveal I had a Death Star all along. I also want to do Transcendence. So all members of our species unlock their full psionic potential, which should actually have a really nice impact on science, and also unlocks a whole bunch of fun stuff. So I'm going to go for Transcendence now, because that means, yeah, there's some really fun stuff related to being psionic, which I do want to show off, because I've never actually, never actually showed up in my previous series. So let's get that underway, and then... if need be, in an emergency, I could make the 8th slot Defender of the Galaxy. If I... ooh. Also, everyone's opinion up by 20. Which is kind of... no, don't think about it just now. Do not think about it just now. And I don't need Galactic Contender. That's all absolutely fine. But yeah, Transcendence, which should hopefully have a really, really good impact on science immediately. Yeah, there we go. The Great Awakening. The tabby species has experienced what can only be described as a Great Awakening. For a time now, we've been aware of the great sonic potential inherent in our species, but such powers have only manifested themselves in a small minority until now. Almost overnight, tabbies everywhere have unlocked their full psionic capacity. It is as if some sort of communal pool of tabby psychic energy finally reached a critical tipping point, collectively awakening the latent abilities of our brains. Telepathy has already replaced most verbal communication between tabbies. This is only one small example of the innumerable changes our society is faced with. We are now tied together in a way few of us could have ever imagined. The veil has been lifted, and I've sort of accidentally become a hive mind in a way. So that's kind of fun. And yes, the reason my science has just actually jumped up is now every single tabby population is psychic, so they get an extra 5% science production. And I feel like this is a bug. This cannot be supposed to be happening like this. And that's what I wanted to see. The Shroud. Like a muffled whisper in a dark room, the Shroud calls to us from within our minds. It is a primordial realm of pure psychic energy that came into being at the dawn of time. All creatures that have been gifted with psionic abilities tap into the Shroud in some way to draw power, even if only subconsciously. Since our transcendence, we've begun to see the Shroud with greater clarity. There are patterns where once even our strongest telepaths could see only a formless mass of swirling energy. There are other things as well. Spirits of a sort that gaze back at us from the other side. Sometimes with curiosity, sometimes with kindness, and sometimes with malice. We are still in the process of learning the extent of our new powers, but it may be possible for us to commune with these spirits. It will require the combined efforts of our most powerful telepaths. We must explore the Shroud. Special project opens up. If we are to communicate with a psychic realm known as the Shroud, we have to unleash an incredible amount of psionic energy. Preparations have been made for a huge seance involving our most powerful psychics in the newly established conclave of telepaths on Repose. Oh yes. Yes. I'm looking forward to that. Now this is interesting. We've got ourselves a new federation. And it is indeed, hang on, ooh. Is that a breakaway state from the Pen people? I assume, yeah, there it is. Right. So, we've got ourselves, we've actually got ourselves a federation growing down here. More federations bloody growing, it's ridiculous. Luckily, I think I'm stronger than all the federations combined. Aside from, slight concern that the Omni continuity is just chilling out in the middle of my empire. Mild concern, sure it's fine. And bloody finally, I've got a science ship over into a position to jump over to here. And yes, there's a bit of a bug going on with that, because I feel like those special projects shouldn't be quite stacking like that, but there we go. And this thing is also set to passive, so it will not run when this station reactivates. So, science ship, get over here, and your job is indeed to go over here and sort this all out. So, science ship moves into position, and is indeed going to do the local power surge, and then he's going to do it 26 times. Bloody hell, this is... Okay, it just keeps waking up while I'm trying to do it. It keeps waking up and I can't stop it. Okay, hopefully it'll now get it done before it wakes up. Okay, so, what have we got here? Having stabilised the ship's connection to the power supply of the fortress, we must decide how much energy to supply in the first surge. Since technology is unfamiliar, the exact amount is difficult to determine. 2 estimates. Okay. Let's not, shove it full of energy. That sounds bad. Okay. At first, the amount of energy supplied to the fortress seems too small to make a difference. Then the area surrounding the airlock slowly starts to show signs of functioning. With some mechanical tricks and guesswork, the team accessed the controls and managed to open the airlock itself. Though not by the cleanest docking procedure, they are now inside. Okay. What do we have next? Oh, bloody hell.
Science ship taking damage.
And it's still just waking up occasionally. It's fine. And meanwhile, the Galactic Stock Exchange is done. That's nice. Ooh, core sector systems. That's good as well. Or Biolab could be improved. Biolab improvement strikes me as good. That's 55,000. That's going to take a while. That is going to take a while to do. And I feel like, I'm not even using all 7 systems right now. I think I'm okay, to be honest. But screw it. It's not going to take that long, actually. It's only going to take a few years. And more sociology research would not hurt. Slight problem. Slight issue. I've completed 1 round of local power surge. However, I need to actually, by the looks of it, complete all of them before... Okay, the problem is, there's more arriving faster than I can solve them. So this is a concern. This is definitely a concern. Because I physically can't scroll to the bottom. There's too many of them. This is... Okay, so, the Enigmatic Fortress might be broken for the time being because too many stupid quests have actually popped up. Right, well, this hasn't exactly gone spectacularly well, so I guess what I do now is just... We've already... Okay, so, things... Stellaris is having a bad day, it's fine. I'm gonna try reloading to see if that helps. It did not help. Well, I'm not coming all this way for nothing, alright? We're killing something big and Leviathan-y. So, everyone just basically prepare to move on. We're killing the Stellarite Devourer. Oh, hang on. No, maybe we're not. Reloading might have just actually helped. So the away team find their way blocked by a massive bulkhead. The team report there is a recessed alcove to their right, housing a pedestal and a contraption wrought in the same black metal as the fortress itself. They believe this device is the key to opening the bulkhead. The leader of the explorers describes it as 3 upright poles spaced equidistant across the top of the pedestal, with 3 rings, metal tori of varying sizes placed around the leftmost pole, the smallest at the top, and the largest at the bottom. Okay, well this is fascinating. Now fortunately the curators told us something about this, and I assume that's what we paid for. They said the key to it was just to rearrange stuff. So, okay, rearrange them on the poles in that case, because that's kind of what the curators implied. And after the course of action was announced, a moment of silence followed, then vague scraping noises as the team attempted to carry out their plan. A splashing sound so loud that at first you think the team had been swatted like small insects is followed by cheers from the team as they report a passage has opened. The bulkhead appears to have rapidly transformed into an unpleasant smelling liquid reminiscent of purple quicksilver. Combined with the relatively mundane puzzle mechanism, you have a feeling the team has been victims of an elaborate prank set up millennia ago. Okay. And can we do anything else with it? It's still actually attacking me. Okay, it's still attacking. Still attacking.
Situation log updated.
You know what? One of the fleets needs to stay here to actually guard this thing because it keeps bloody waking up. The other fleet, however, can go and take out the Stellaris. Yes, we know, it's fine. Here we are, actual progress. Good, so something else has shown up. The team reports they've reached what appears to be the geometric centre of the fortress, even if the internal geometry leaves some doubt if the concept of a centre is even relevant in there. What is indisputably relevant is how the fortress is powered, which makes the team's new discovery all the more interesting. Dark matter, we knew about that. The flipping guys already told us about that. It's funneled around the fortress, then back to the core, like a cardiovascular system. Though the flow has stopped, the team has found signs that it's starting again. We can take all the time we want to study it. It needs to be stopped now. Okay, so issue special project, use force or supply dark matter. Well, we have dark matter, we just don't have spare dark matter, so I hope that's good enough. Right, let's deploy the science ship again. Yes, it's still continuing to wake up and consistently try and murder us. But I'm hoping, once it gets back into position, it will attempt to actually supply the... Oh, hang on. No, more stuff's happening yet. This is all very confusing. With the defeat of the defences surrounding... Oh, no, that's exactly the same thing we've seen many times, John. Chill out. So now it's... No, stop surveying the system. What? Are you stuck surveying the system at this point? Is that... Stop it! Well, he's trying to do something... I'm not sure what he's trying to do. He's trying to do home system research, which doesn't strike me as either of the things I want him to do, but okay. Right, well, while we're waiting for him to do that, the Stellarite Devourer is chilling out right here and appears to have no armor and no shield. It's purely hull, which means my plasma weapons are uniquely well suited to tearing it apart. So begin the attack on that, and... sooner or later, that will stop happening. That is so bugged right now. Okay, that needs fixing. That really needs fixing. And here we go, the Stellar Devourer. Now, we've already paid to have the advantage against this thing, so we should be okay against it. So, we're going to take a few light knocks, obviously, and the Enigmatic Fortress is going to keep ruining this fight. But as soon as we get in range for our plasma to start having an impact, it should melt. Yeah, there we go. So, this should be a fairly short fight here, and the Enigmatic Fortress is going to keep bugging out on me, but, oh, it's quite cool. It is cool and massive, I'll give it that. And yeah, we're taking some light knocks here, but I think we're okay, and hopefully some of our ships have managed to successfully warp out, but the plasma is just destroying it. It doesn't have a chance. So, oh, big beam of death there, though. Right, down it goes. No, that's the Enigmatic Fortress again. Anytime. There we go. So, special project, Stellar Devourer. So, it has been vanquished. It's remained curled up and evaporated, leaving only its... digestive system. We knew it was going to do that because, yeah, the curators told me about that. And we've got to have, yeah, a science ship around here to have an explorer of that thingy. Unfortunately, my science ship's a bit busy right now doing God only knows what. He's almost done, which I'm hoping means we supply the dark matter. Right, so scouring the local star for clues as to how the fortress was built, we discovered a surprising secret. A fine mist of nanotechnological cameras has been found in close proximity to the star, acting as eyes of the fortress and explaining the efficiency of its defences. Accessing these with the data from the fortress, we can view the history of the system all the way back to its construction. However, we're running out of time. Which part of the construction process should we review for answers? Okay. Logically, the beginning. Hoping to see the heart of the fortress built first, we reviewed the beginning of the construction. We hoped in vain. The hull was built first, making the data useless. Our team is reporting the fortress repowering, and with control of the cameras and the footage. Right, so do we need to... Is it properly... Oh, it's properly woken up on this occasion, but that's fine. The defense platforms are down, so complete. Actually it's not so bad, because our plasma weapons are tearing it apart pretty quickly. Okay, so this time, we can actually... Are we doing the same thing again now? Are we actually doing the same thing again? Is that what we're doing? Okay, we are indeed doing the local power surge again, so now we have to go through that whole process again. Oh, well, that's just annoying. Actually, it might have stopped happening, because it stopped attacking me. So we know the lower estimate works, so airlock's open. So yeah, we need to do exactly the same thing again, even though we know what does and doesn't work from the first time, but whatever. Also, hang on. Complete. Do I have a time limit on this thing? Is this actually a timed... Okay, good, that's not a timed thing. However, someone else could theoretically get to it first, which could be annoying, so hopefully nobody does. Okay, so same thing again. Now we rearrange the metal Tory. Yep, that's fine. We can laugh about it now, because we already knew that worked. But actually, I think we can send the science ship straight on. Because I think, yeah, we'll find a way. That's fine. Or do we need to... Please tell me we're going to do the same project. We do need to do the same project again. That's very annoying. Fine, you do that next then, even though we've... Oh, no, now we're supplying dark matter. Right, that might be a better solution anyway, because I actually have dark matter. So how about we do that nice and quick? Yes. We should have done that in the first place. It's just, unfortunately, the situation log was so full, I couldn't actually see the options I had available to me. So, Dark Matter Gambit. Whoever built the fortress might have been more knowledgeable than we, but not more clever. Supplying our own dark matter to close the loop of the power system in the fortress worked. The core is now effectively cut off from providing power. Finally, we can take the time to have a close look. Aha! So, what do we have here? We have got ourselves a giant pile of research. Good. Together with... Ooh... What used to happen is you had to choose between the two enigmatic things. Now, you get both, but you actually have to research them. Well, life is suddenly interesting. By the way, you get up here and, yeah, do that research before someone else gets to it. And conveniently, yeah, that big pile of research we just received means, yeah, a bunch of stuff will happen a bit more quickly. Extraction patterns and... Wait, what? Sorry, who exactly would be attacking us right now? Have you... You decided to cut through this system, did you? Well done. Well done. Good job. How about we say no? How about we say nobody does that anymore? Because that's a stupid idea. So reinforcements have just been caught out of position. Bloody hell. Ooh, and here we go. Upgraded, yeah, mining network. Get that underway. Pretty important and pretty fast to do. In fact, actually, I think it's pretty safe at this point for my own fleet to head back into friendly territory. They could probably do with a little bit of time off to chill, in fact. We've actually had, yeah, some fairly major difficulties here. Pretty major ones indeed. So you, my good man, yeah. Get your fleet back to friendly territory. Report to Freedom Station. We've probably got some upgrades and whatnot to do there. Oh! Uh-oh! Something just happened. The Raxar just kicked us out and all our fleets just went missing. Including all of the reinforcement fleets. But that's fine. We got what we wanted, damn it. We got what we want. I'm sure they'll be back momentarily. And me and the Raxar, I mean, that was a bit jerkish of them, but, you know, we're getting there. We've just lost all our fleets. I really hope no one declares war on us right now, because... My fleet is now missing for the next 2 years. No, more like a year and a half. But still, mildly concerning if someone were to declare war on us right now. And I think the bloody annoying Mongols have actually realised it. Because they're now deciding they're going to come and attack us immediately. Okay, I'm going to offer you a tribute of food. Because I don't actually need any. So there we are. Lovely, no trouble. I don't seem to have actually lost any food, but that's... What just happened? Okay, well, that's all good. Right, so, studies of the Stellarite Devourer's shining remains have left our scientists perplexed and amazed. So what we can do here is... Yeah, it appears to be its own miniature fusion furnace. Okay, so what can we do? We can extract the energy and reinvigorate the star. Okay, or harvesting the corpse's heat for our own ends could satisfy our energy needs. Okay, well, let's see what we can... Ooh, 100 influence, though. But barely anything. No, reignite the star. Whatever that means, we're going to do that. So you, get on with that at this point. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, our entire fleet's gone missing, and rather irritatingly... That fleet is, all the fleets that were trying to merge have now broken out of their merging pattern, so now they're all just random scattered fleets. So this is all very annoying. It's very annoying, but bare minimum, the Raxar are down to unfriendly, not hostile. And even more annoyingly, I don't know which of these fleets, like, you know, was originally trying to join up with the Cabbage Liberators or the General Security Fleet. So this is going to be a pain to sort out. And apparently I've just actually lost my science ship, which is a bit of a shame. So the science vessel has been destroyed, but we've managed to create a new... Oh, we've managed to create the most ridiculous system of tundra worlds imaginable, which I'm assuming we will not be allowed to make any use of. Hang on, can I actually get over there and try and... I have no route to... Okay, no, you might have a route over there. Hang on, we might be able to secure that. Apparently this is now a system with nothing but flipping tundra worlds on it, which is odd, but quite frankly, that's kind of... Right, well this is all completely unexpected. Right, so we've got some fun stuff. We've got some fun stuff. We've also got... Oh, yeah. We've got our new Enigmatic Encoder, evasion plus 20%, Enigmatic Decoder, tracking and chance to hit up. Oh yeah, we'll be getting on with them very, very soon indeed. Right, I think we should call it a part there, ladies and gentlemen. Now get on with the thing you were already doing. All right, gateway construction. Let's get that back into it. That's only a year off, and then I can start teleporting around my empire at will, which will be very, very useful indeed. I will call it a part there, as we have done some good progress versus some slightly buggy leviathans. Next time, I will see if I can actually spend a ridiculous amount of influence to lock down this system. I mean, I'm guessing I, in theory, could. It just depends whether the Raxar can beat me there. And I can get over there, because, yeah, I could just basically use a jump drive to get over there if I could just get one of my construction ships in roughly the right area, which I think I can, because I know I can jump from here to there, because my science vessel already did. So, we'll see if we can lock down this one little system for our own. That would certainly be of interest. I'll see if I can bloody get all these fleets moving and try and unify them back together, and we'll see if anyone else decides to take advantage of this moment where all my fleets have gone missing to attack me, which they might well do. All of that to come very, very soon indeed. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd. And this has been Stellaris. Thank you very much, and goodbye. We've all learnt a valuable lesson here. When people have the zombie plague, don't allow them into confined spaces with you. We should just actually, like, use cannons. Do we have cannons? Use the cannons. Oh, they've got a big hammer. That's what the noise is. And a pirate's just rammed them. Okay, I think we're in a traffic jam on the sea.